Good morning on the Real Stuff podcast. Today we have real sports and we will be discussing this start of 1 month of track and field, a track and field festival for 1 month, whole month. The World Championships, Senior, Commonwealth Games, and the Under 20 World Championships, one after the other. I think that is fantastic. Well, Pam is here, so we can go. This morning we have with us my co-host Courtney and the last of the dirt track legends, Mr. Eric Barrett, who knows quite a lot about athletics, and he will be sharing his thoughts with us this morning. And we also have a track and field super fan, Miss Pam Hall, loves track and field and follow it, always. So let's jump into it, Courtney.
Yes, good morning, listeners and viewers of the Real Stuff podcast. As you heard before, we are discussing the World Championships. And we have with us our analyst for the day, Mr. Eric Barrett, who will, give us his thoughts and what he think will happen at this championship. So go ahead, Eric.
Okay, well, good morning, one and all. I've been, basically been watching, the athletes as they warm up for these championships, but of course, I have to pay particular attention to the Jamaican athlete. All right, well, Jamaica, as you know, the last World Championship, we brought home 12 medals. And this year, we all being equal, we should bring in at least that amount and more. Well, let's probably touch the highly controversial topic of the 100 meters women first. Because
you're jumping right into it, right in the fire.
Yeah, what happens is that at this point, all the analysts can't make the call, But maybe I should throw it out to you. What do you think?
I want to ask one question before you start. That any possibility of 1, 2, 3, 4?
I see 1, 2, 3, but I am not confident about a 1, 2, 3, 4.
I know the other lady would really want to be in the celebrations.
Yeah, that will be Kimberly Nelson. But well, when you have the defending champion Asher Smith in there, you have Kabunji, you have a number of other Talu, a number of other established sprinters in there. So the 1, 2, 3, I have that down, but the order is not yet. It can be predicted right now.
Can be. Pam, what do you say about that? You need to unmute, Pam.
Unmute.
We're not hearing you.
Oh, Oh, sorry. And I was here saying all these hellos and all of that. Sorry.
That's why
Hello
you
again.
weren't getting any answers.
Yeah. Oh, just one thing. The defending champion is Shelly.
Yeah, you are a bit low though. Your volume.
Oh, all right. Let's hold it clear. Any better?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah. Yeah. The defending champion for the 100, that is Shelly, and for the 200, it's for Dina Asher Smith. The 200. But I'm going to commit myself now. Win or lose, live or die, Elaine Mesa. Because we know her capabilities, and she's not somebody who's going to run up and down all year, given her background of injuries. So I think Judy's management of her time and energies and strength, I think she can do it. So I'm saying 1 for Elaine, 2 for um I know this is crazy. 2 for Sharita, because she, I think, has improved her start. So, and Shelly third. Of
Oh,
course,
you're reading my mind. Yep.
I mean, having said all that, I'm not going to dismiss Shelly because a warrior that still, but that's how I'm feeling it. Because I remember last year's championships, national championships, they almost beat Shelly.
Yeah, man.
And even though Shelly is consistent, she is really not particularly faster than last year. She's still doing similar times. In fact, she started out last year faster with a 10.63 and got faster later on in the year.
But
But her,
Sharika caught her in the Olympics, you know.
yeah,
She caught her in the
so,
Olympics.
right. So I think that's a possibility. But like I said, I'm not discounting Shelley, but putting my neck on the line, and I'm saying Elaine, Sharika, and Shelley.
So I say you, Courtney, you just quiet around there?
Well, you know what I'm gonna say.
No?
I think Shelley is gonna win, and I just put down to a dead eat with Elena and Sharika. And the reason
Wow.
why I think Shelley will win is because she have improved a whole lot on her top end speed. Big improvement. And that's where she has been faltering, during, even during the Olympics. That's where we see she faltered. And in many races that she lost, that's where she faltered. And she has improved that a whole lot. And you look at her build is right now, you see that her arms are much stronger. Her whole build is much different. So that's my take.
Okay.
But I would say that not notwithstanding what you just said, Courtney, but Shelley's top end speed is nowhere close to Elena or Sharika. Nowhere close.
All right. Can
So
I
let's hear
add?
from the expert now. Yes.
All right. Remember, Elaine on a good day is the best. Okay?
Oh,
That's a
yes.
fact.
Yep.
What we have to bear in mind is that is where the athlete is at this time. How are they, mentally, physically, how are they prepared? And the timing for how will they perform on the day. Shelly, right now, with her world lead, just go there and do the 10 effortlessly, you know? Um, and it seems to me, well, I've always had a concern when Elaine gets MVP. You know, not sure if the people or handlers, you know, are handling her properly. You can see that Sharika MVP, is a new and brand new creature, you know, and so I have my, that is my concern about Elaine. You know, she seems very perturbed when she has been running these last days. She doesn't look. I don't see the confidence in her.
But I would say the confidence or non-confidence you see in her now is the same state she was in before the Olympics. There's no difference. And look what happened in the Olympics. I don't think Elaine at obviously 29 would want Shelley at 35 to beat her. I think that can play a big role in the whole thing.
Well, remember, if the playing field is now level, the age doesn't really mean anything. Look at Knighton.
No man, not the age itself, but Elaine thinking just to motivate herself.
Well, I mean, she can motivate all she wants, but Shelley will be difficult to beat. That is my prediction.
But we can move to the other point, that's just one part of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
The other part of the equation is the world record.
Well, as you know, Eugene is a very fast track, and in the heights of competition, it can take you very far. In fact, I hope that they do it. You know, it would be either Elaine or Shelley. Not sure about Sharika yet because she has not dipped on the 10-6 yet.
10-7.
Mm-hmm. So I hope they achieve it, but of course, it is dependent on the athlete on the day. Okay.
My personal belief is that, Courtney, my personal belief is that both of them will break the world record. That's my personal belief.
Okay.
Both of them. I mean, go under the time. Only one of them can get it, but I think both of them can go under the time.
Well, let's look at.
Yeah, what I was saying that, while talking, I was just thinking, on the whole improvement of Sharika. And what my thinking is that, it's all about her start. And although she has improved her start, I don't think she fully reached there yet. And that start will, is going to make a big difference.
No, it's very obvious, If you don't start close to Shelley, you have no chance. None. So you have to start with her or close to her to have any chance. Nobody's fast enough to catch her if they don't start with her. Nobody. And I think everybody knows that. And Elaine and Sharika knows that. And everybody else in the race.
Yeah, but Elaine run out down enough times to However.
Yeah, but but she don't start too far behind. She don't start too far behind her.
Right.
She have to start close to her. And then
yeah,
I mean my pick is definitely a repeat of Tokyo with better times. Unfortunately for this race, the rest of the world is just looking on. I can't call one name that can upset that apple cart.
Yeah, why I move up Sharika, right? Is that
I move her up too.
21.56 there means that she'll give you a faster 100.
Oh yes, she will. Yes.
That's why I move up on her possibilities, you know. I'll tell you something though, it's a win-win.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
As long as we get those three in there, it's a win-win.
Yep.
Since Pam mentioned about Sharika's 21.55 in the 200, what do we think about this 200 meter woman?
I know she will be the clear favorite, you know, but you can't write off Elaine.
Yeah.
Well, I have Elaine to win again. I have Elaine to win again, hands down.
As is Abby Steiner, seems to be an upsetter, so you know.
Upsetter.
I think just to address Eric, I think Abby Steiner has a definite weakness of trying to running from behind to catch people, but it's been difficult to catch Elena and Sharika, you know. I mean, because I don't think her top end speed. I don't think she can match their top end speed.
I'm not rooting for Abina, but remember what Emumba did?
Yeah, but that's a different animal completely.
Yeah, okay. I fit Mbama is trouble.
Oh yes.
Don't know how fit she is now, you know?
I don't know. Mbama, she's not gonna run in the World Championships, you know.
Yeah,
she's just recovering. Yeah, she won't be running.
I was just equating the running from behind situation.
Yeah, yeah.
No, given how Elaine and Sharika runs the 200, and looking at Sharika's run at the national championships, I don't think she can run from behind and run down those two athletes.
No, I don't think she can run them down. She's a very strong 400 runner as well, but I don't think she can run down them girls there. But I think she can be competitive, you know. And with Mbama not there, and what's the name of the girl who?
And Debbie Thomas is out because of injury and all of that. Yeah.
Right. So she, you know, you can look at I don't know if what's the name again? Fraser.
Dina Asher-Smith will be in the race. I think the real battle is for bronze medal, the third place.
Yeah.
But then again, what you have to put for thought, if Shelley make the 200 final, you can't rule her out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Shelley not going to rule her out because she finally went below 22 last year. A good time too. I think it was 21.79. So
yeah.
It can't really
and
people tend to run down Shelley still, you know.
And the converse is applicable too, because if she's in the 9-6 mood, she's supposed to give her a better 200.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then the only thing is that she was in the 9-6 from last year. So, she has been possibly more, I'm not sure, it has been more consistent with the 9-6 because she did do a couple of 9-6s last year as well.
Yeah, but she put in a lot of work between then and now, though.
Yeah, it's just that on the straight, it tends to fade a little. But it would be awesome if she got got a medal in this
Yeah.
200. It would be
Well,
nice if we could sweep it.
you know.
But I think that race will be as competitive as the 100, you know, because you have
Yeah.
Kabul, you have Daryl Nita, you know, if those two athletes make it to the final, it'll be a very interesting final.
Yes, it would.
Darren Nita, I mean, she's really not all that fast. I think she might be able to make it to the final. It's a possibility. But I wouldn't see her as a possible medalist. If she medal, that would be surprised.
Oh, Darnita you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, Darnita beat Asher Smith at the trials, you know.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, but that was in the 100.
In the 100.
Yeah. And it wasn't that great a time either, you know. But I mean, but Darren is definitely on the improve, you know.
Yeah, she
Oh,
is.
she has improved a lot.
Yeah. And Kambunji is improving as well.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't you know, I wouldn't look at Daryl as a possible medalist.
In the 1 or the 2.
Either of them.
Mm.
Well,
Some of these people just come the wrong time.
Right?
well, this basically leads us now to the 4x1 for the women.
4x1.
Well, I am
Britain has a
hoping,
strong team, but
Pam, I'm hoping that between yesterday and Thursday, they would have gotten together and organized themselves properly. So when the end of next week come, we don't have to, a whole heap of problems. We haven't been doing that well at all.
Well, I'm looking for a world record there.
I am.
yeah, it's highly possible.
My thing is, how fast will they go?
Mhm. You know.
Oh, well, you know, as you mentioned, Flavius, I think the button exchange is a key. You know, if we
No,
really
that is just one part of the key and the lock. The other part, Mr. Barrett can correct me if I'm wrong, but the position of the athletes is critical. I thought we got it wrong in Tokyo.
No,
What do you think?
Why you say that? Why you say that?
Because Shelley is the worst curve runner we have in that group. And that's where they put her.
I wouldn't, but Shelley ran the second leg, if I'm not mistaken.
No, she ran the third leg, and that was a mistake. Shelley is the worst between Elaine, Sherika, and Shelley. Shelley is the worst curve runner of that 3.
Well, I mean, looking at her recent 200 coming off of the curve first.
I don't see it that way at all. In fact, in that race, she didn't do it very well in that relay at all. Nothing exceptional. She just hold her space. To break the world record, we need a wicked third leg.
So what is your recommendation then? What is your positioning?
My positioning would have Shelley finish the race, have Elaine and then Sherika.
Where would you put Sherika?
Third leg.
Third leg?
Yeah.
So Shelley second leg then? No,
Second leg or last leg. Don't really matter. Any of the straight legs. And she had been running in those 2 positions more than anywhere else.
Yeah. Well, I know.
And has done extremely well when she run there.
Well, as I always say, I leave it up to the coaches to You know,
Yeah, but
get them.
them blunder a lot, man. Them blunder a lot.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get it right this time.
Mhm. And this is sometimes, you know, is you can't do too many experiments with the relay, you know. You have to put somebody in a position where they are comfortable.
That is what we did the last time. We experimented because Shelly never run third leg before. She's the second leg or the last leg. Elaine has run third leg quite a lot of times and done extremely well.
All right, well.
Well, them have to sort it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But anyway, take it. They will drown.
World record is there for the taking. Because these ladies are much faster than last year, so as long as them talk to each other and know exactly how the button change game work, we are right.
I agree. You know.
So in other words, then Flavius, you think so Kemba would start the relay then?
Oh yeah. No question about that.
Boy, Kimber is a starter.
She is, yes.
You have a start, the boy.
And she's very quick.
Well,
Yeah, so let's move on and talk about the men's 100.
This I want to hear.
Well, we'll go over to our analyst first, you know.
Yes.
right. Well, I am looking at Seville on the podium. Not to discount Yuan, because you can't rule him out. But Seville is, you know, rising, you know. So I would love to see the both of them on the podium. But if anybody I think will make it, it will be Seville.
Because I was just about to ask you, what about the US trio of Christian Coleman and Bromwell and Fred Curley?
Come on, they are up there. I'm being Jamaica specific.
Yeah, I know, I do understand, you know.
I was talking to somebody last week and them rule out Coleman already. So we're talking about two other ones.
Yeah, he's inconsistent.
Yeah.
But I think Curly is the main man now.
Oh yes.
Well, my thoughts on it, you know, I think it's going to be a toss-up between Curly and Jacobs. You know, it depends on Jacobs' form right now. But Curly look very difficult to beat over 100.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
Curly really looking good.
You know, Jacob is missing in action, been ducking, so don't know what is happening with him.
Well, him
I'm not sure he's totally
probably won't come out of the final line.
But I mean, you have to brush off some of that rust, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seem to have heard that he's not like totally fit. He had a problem, not a big problem.
Well,
I think not 100%, you know.
Keep saying pulling
Okay.
out of niggling injuries. That is the term they use.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what I will say is we definitely have podium possibilities in both the flat 100 and the 4x1.
One, yeah. But
We have possibilities. I'm not going to write us off.
Eric, you know Mr. Mills well.
Yeah, well, he was my coach.
But for the past 2 weeks, I've been hearing some little suspicious utterances out of my mouth. Yes.
What am I say?
I'm basically saying that what you have seen for Seville is a joke. That's basically what I'm saying.
Well, well, he based on how he talks, he has he has put his
Yeah,
confidence in him,
I'm basically expecting Seville to win that race.
Well,
He looks like that.
Yeah, he looks good.
He runs like he runs as if what he's doing is a joke, as you put it.
Yeah.
a lot of our pundits down here have him down for silver.
Okay, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, man. Have him down for silver. But as
But
I say,
Mr. Mills have him down for gold.
yeah, Mr. Mills have him down for gold.
Yeah.
Well, but go watch and see that. But he definitely has possibilities. And I was just reading an article about Blake. Apparently, he had some kind of injury that was preventing him from improving over the last couple of years, and he had an operation last year.
Okay.
Which is why and I really did see him, on Instagram in the hospital and stuff like that.
Okay.
But this article now brought it back to mind. He did show himself having undergone some kind of procedure. So interesting. So apparently this improvement is because of that.
I have him to win the race. Believe it or not.
Well, you know my term.
I think that he had a mental problem and couldn't pass a certain level. Him ease off. But the last two races I saw him run, he was running full speed ahead. He wasn't worrying about foot and nothing.
Yeah,
he was just going.
Yeah, from what them saying though, from what his coach was saying, they had to do the operation, which is why.
Yeah, something bring him back. And I think he's back. And if he's back, he's faster than all of them already.
Remember my term, engine capacity.
Yeah, oh yes.
Been there.
He has been there and done that.
Yeah. And one thing I noticed is that he's running through the tape, not doing him foolishness like normally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not worried about anything. And of course, nobody who's running now has ever run as fast as he has.
No.
So I have him to win.
Well, let us watch, guys. As I say, when I spoke to Mills, when Mills was saying it was a mental block that was.
It was, yeah. I thought so too. Yeah, I thought
so
too.
Well, maybe maybe it can be both.
Yeah.
Because maybe having gone through this thing now, this procedure, which helps, that would also free up his mind more.
But Pam, could it be that them knows it's a mental block, so them give him a fake operation to do something that will get his mind that whatever was there is gone.
No, man. Remember the two things affect each other. The mind affect the body.
I know,
the body
yeah, I know. So. But the point is, the last couple of times I saw him run, it wasn't like all the 3-4 years before. It was totally different.
Remember, it was almost 10 years before him depended the 10, So
yes.
No, man, he's been doing some he's been doing some 9-9s,
Yeah, but not in any serious race.
No, but he's been doing them. He's been doing 9-9s. What's the big breakthrough is 9-8.
Yeah.
That he hasn't done in a long time.
I think I'm aiming for the 9-6 again.
Well,
and none of these guys has ever reached even close to that.
That's why I say you can't rule him out.
No, I have him as number one. I have him as a winner.
No, I think one of Blake's biggest mistake was leaving, Mills, Glenn Mills camp. because
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
since he left, he hasn't been the same.
Yeah, but him finding him way back now. That's what we're saying. He's finding his way back.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because regardless of what people think, I'm calling up this other coach name. I think Glenn Mills deserve a whole lot of respect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
there was no the man bring him to run 969. So no argument can be in it.
Well, I mean, he's the two fastest man in the world.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
and what you
Yep.
must also remind, is that Brunner learned from Mills.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So,
uh,
all right.
no,
Well,
I think Coach Mills is like a master of dealing with body mechanics,
well,
and that's where the real thing is,
Yeah.
understanding body mechanics.
yeah,
And I think also that he is pretty strong on the mental aspect of it as well, I think.
Oh yes.
yes. Mhm. But now that we speak about the men in the 100, I think they'll medal in the 4x1.
Yep. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
man. Yeah, we're much better, have a much better team than last year. And
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year team could have medaled.
They should have medal. It was that mix up with the management picking the wrong people and putting them in the wrong place and all these things. That was a
Uh,
total disaster.
yeah,
What they
man.
did.
We always expect Jamaica to be on the podium, put it that
Oh
way.
yes. Oh yes.
But with these new crop of guys, the team and everybody dipping under the 10,
Oh
you know,
yes.
give us
Put
some
them at
hope.
the right place. Put them at the right place. But as we take the hardest race first and we're going down, but there is another very hard race, that we need to discuss now too. And that is
Before.
100-meter hurdles.
Yeah, man.
Women.
Yeah.
well, you just read my thoughts because
How will that go?
I think to me, all this fanfare about this 100 meters women, I think that's gonna be the biggest event. That 100-meter hurdles
Well, what
Well,
happened
I
is, I
are the
guess,
most competitive event then,
because Jamaica has been there already with 1, 2, 3. But as I say, the hurdles is really going to be very interesting.
yeah.
You know.
Last year I said we would get 2 medals. And
Yeah,
I think
not
it's
sure.
possible that in the men's,
Well,
I thought that we would get 2 medals because I did make that prediction after the semifinals. When I looked at the semifinals, I said,
what, Jamaica will get 2 medals?
yeah,
In the
in
men.
in the men's. Yeah, I said that. I was talking to somebody and they said, well, I think what's his name, the American guy? I think we can give it to him. I said,
Holloway.
no.
Mm.
I said,
Oh,
no.
the
Look at
men.
that race.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah, she's talking about men.
Okay, all
yeah,
right.
yeah. I said, he is in his head. And he actually said that, after the race. He said that our guy was actually in his head
Mm.
because he ran down on him. The way he ran down on him, I said, say, him a go win. Our boy a go win, and a 2 medal will get. So I tell you, man, if I was a gambler, I would win some money last year.
So
Because
what say you, Eric?
I made a lot of good predictions.
Well, put it, okay. My thought on this is that Holloway, being on American soil, will be the main contender for that hurdle race, with Parchment coming second. I would love it to be reversed, but that's how I look at it.
Okay. I say Parchment 1 and possibly one of our other guys
Courtney?
with 3. But
Yeah.
Holloway definitely in
Well,
there.
I am going with Parchment.
Yeah, man. Parchment right now running like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
That is my thing. Parchment is much better than last year.
Yep.
He's much smoother.
Yeah,
Him,
he
him,
has a
him all mechanics. Him seem to have it down pat.
Mm-hmm.
Him don't skip a beat. Him
And he
just
acquired
smooth.
a fast start. He acquired a fast start last year.
Yeah.
but
So
but
I think he's the one to beat. I think he's the one to beat.
but have you been watching Holloway?
Yeah.
Holloway and this other guy from America. What's his name?
Devon Allen. I think
The white guy.
Allen's supposed to be running it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
But Allen been doing well. He had beaten all the way in
Yeah,
recent times stuff.
that guy. He's been running very well this year. Ran well last year too. In fact, he won the diamond. That guy, I can't remember his name. Devon Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy. He's been doing well.
Hope
So
it is
I
part.
don't want to vote for a medal, as a possible medal. Like it.
But I know he will have some keen competition.
Yep.
Yep.
But let's get back to discussing the women's hurdles because I mean that's where I think a whole lot of fireworks will be,
Yeah.
No
going
front
on.
runner.
Yeah.
Camacho Quinn is the favorite.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I was.
have Harrison, the world record holder.
Older,
Yeah.
Yep.
who normally fails on the big occasions.
Well, Brittany Anderson is the one to beat too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course you can't Megan Tapper, you can't rule her out.
At your
Megan the
peril.
warrior.
Yeah,
Warrior.
at your peril if you leave her out. Yeah.
So as I say, it will be a good competitive race.
Yeah. Anybody can win.
Yeah, man. Anybody can win.
Yep.
But as I say, I have Brittany to be on the podium.
Yes,
if
definitely, definitely.
I have her, and Megan possibly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah.
Megan just have that fight.
Yeah,
And the
he does.
beauty about her is she is smooth.
Mhm.
She is
Yep.
really smooth.
Yeah, man. Megan is up there.
She have her game well, laid out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. We kind of pass over the men 200 meters.
Not yet, we don't pass. We just skip away to something. But let's
We're
let's
up
go
there.
there. Let's go there. Let's go there.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys have to tell me about this one because it look like Noel Lyle is the man.
Mm. It looks
Well,
that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lies
No.
and area 9,
Uh-uh. Yeah, I still predicting an upset,
Mhm.
I think Eric Knighton is gonna beat him this time around. Because if Eric Knighton coach is a very good coach, he'll just see the mistake that Eric Knighton had made in that trials.
area.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he thought he had a race one and him ease up. And just that little ease up that he eased up, he lost the race.
And the two of them in the same camp,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
But man,
and I think what is motivation for him is what Noel Lyles did at the finish.
Yeah, that teasing thing.
Yeah, that kind of trash talking thing and all of that.
Yeah.
yeah.
He was quite mad about that.
You have some athletes that always rise to the occasion when there's a big meet.
Oh
And Lyle
yes.
is one of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
surely he's one of them because, you know, the fact is that he shouldn't have been in the trials, but because he loved competing so much that, you know, because as the last world champion, he had to buy, so he didn't have to run.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We want to test the youngster.
I
Yep.
tell you, I don't see any Jamaican on the podium in there. I don't know if Blake can make it.
Well,
So no. We
I was
will
second for the
see.
100 right now. I won't push him that far, but I second for the 100. But we know how good he is in 200 also.
Right. And it's just a big disappointment with that youngster that won it at the trials, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really sad.
One day too early or too late, 1 month or 1 day or whatever. Really
So,
sad.
Who dropped the ball? Who dropped the ball, Eric? Because
Yeah,
pardon me?
who
who
dropped the
dropped the
ball?
ball? Because I don't, you know, I mean,
That's a back
if he
office
had
thing, you know.
slated to run
Yeah,
and
it's a
plan
back
to
office
run to
thing.
Jamaica, I think preparation should have made to
I
get him, you know.
think he was probably waiting to see if him qualify for the trials before them try a thing, you know.
But
Oh
you must
man,
know the
that's a
rules.
long time.
You know the rules. You have to know the rules.
Mm. But what's on by the morning, them say?
Yeah, can't come good evening. No, somebody
Yep.
dropped the ball, man, and we have too many dropping on the ball situation. Too many of that.
Mhm.
Too many.
But I think though, like looking about your citizenship and stuff. Are you do that, you know, you do that. You have to look about that. I've
Yeah,
gone
but
through that process.
I don't
I've
think
gone
I
through that
don't I
process.
don't think
You
it's
have to do
about the
that.
citizenship.
Eh?
It's something have to do with the application or whatever to the IAAF or
Yeah,
whatever.
went too late, and
Yeah, it was too late. Yeah,
the cutoff time, I think, you know, had passed.
pass. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to know
So
the
that one,
rules. I have to know. You have to know. You see, the back office, you know, we need some experts in the back office. It happened in our football. You know, so we have two footballers, women, who don't play no game because of the same type of thing.
yeah,
The
same
coach
sort of
have him
thing.
on him squad, and all the paperwork wasn't finalized and still not finalized.
Yeah,
right.
Too
that is
many of them things, man. Too many back office things go wrong.
Oh, and I have this opportunity to congratulate the female football, the female team, the Red
Yes,
Everard,
yeah,
for an
man.
emphatic, a most emphatic qualification.
dismissal. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh yes. It
Give
was
that.
wonderful and refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Although I didn't get to see the game yet, but I was following it by the score
Yeah,
Okay.
on my phone.
Oh, no,
I've
no,
just
no.
seen, yeah, I've seen the goals, but
I
that's
haven't
it.
seen not even that I've seen.
Them on Instagram, man, goal in the points.
Okay. Send me the link, please.
If I find it, I'll share it with you on
Yeah,
Instagram.
please. Yeah.
Okay. There's some kind of disappointment we have is in the field event. We don't
Yeah.
have any. Everybody seems to be injured.
Okay.
Tajay, although he has gone, I know he can't compete. I think he must want a plane ride. But
Well, I hope
well,
you're wrong.
that big Chris have the ankle there, boy.
Yeah.
Mm. So to me, I think he's a Dacre is our shot putter and discuss man.
Mm.
So
He's injured.
yeah, he's injured.
Oh.
Dodd, Daniel Dodd, you know, a shot put. She has been throwing, but not as good as she has been throwing in the past.
Yeah,
Mm.
18 something.
Yes, so let us hope that you can make the final. Is it once in the finals? No, is anything, you know?
Yeah, anything, one show you want, yeah?
Mm.
Will jump Ricketts and Kimberly
Yeah.
Williams. I know they'll make the final, but I don't know if they'll be on the podium.
Well, they
We can
always
hope.
put out their best, though. They always put out
Yeah,
their,
they
you
have
know,
they've both come close. So let's hope.
yeah, man, they work hard every time.
Yeah, but you have some people out there doing, you know, exceptional.
Yeah, look like some talent always beat them.
Hmm. Yeah.
Roas,
Yeah.
Well, Rojas wanted to do the double, but she wear the wrong shoes for one of the event them and them banner.
oh yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
think,
so, something like that. Yeah, yeah,
I think it's a long
yeah.
jump them banner from. She
Yeah.
wear, I think she probably wear the triple jump shoes or something like that.
I just said that though. I just said that. Let me ask this question. What's the word on Elaine and her current sponsor?
You're talking about Nike?
Well, I don't know because I'm
Yeah.
seeing something that she has moved to Puma.
She has not left my Nike.
Okay.
There was a rumor initially that, but she has not left Nike.
Okay.
The controversy was the amount of money she was being paid. Right?
No. I saw something yesterday
Uh-huh.
where this commentator was, he had a picture of her at the airport decked out fully in Puma gear.
Oh,
Elaine,
Elaine, what?
yeah, yeah.
That is news to me. That is news to me then.
And he didn't have any confirmation, so I'm just straight out there.
Okay, that is news to
I mean,
me.
from head to toe
Mm.
was Puma gear.
That one would be news to me because I saw her in all her pre races. She has worn Nike gear.
And the person was saying that on our Instagram page, the Nike thing is no longer there.
Oh well, might very well be that she has changed to Puma.
No, but that is a possibility of contractual problems, seeing that she had left the MVP camp. Because you know that MVP is a Nike sponsored coaching coaching camp.
Now, really, they're also Puma.
Also
Yeah,
Puma. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's also Puma.
Okay.
they want it from every side.
So,
So there's no conflict of interest doing both.
I think what they're doing now, some coaches coach on the Puma side and some coaches coach on the Nike side.
right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
that's
them
how.
don't behave like one unit,
Mhm.
Like one big coach, him have a few, and him brother have another set.
Mhm.
And it's two
But of
different
course,
sponsors.
Frano have the last say.
Well, of course,
Yeah.
always.
Hmm. Yeah, man. And
Him
well,
always say, oh, them ask me this, and them ask me that.
boy. All right. Well, the men and women's 4x4. I think we can medal both of
In both.
Okay, let's start with the women and then we'll go to the men.
them. Okay.
We definitely can medal.
A silver behind
You see a silver in the women 4x4.
behind the USA.
Who we have doing well?
Um, I read it the other day, but you have I think you have Great Britain, Canada, and I think Kenya, one of those African countries.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, I think Europe normally have maybe Germany or Holland. Them have some good 4x4.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do. They do.
But
But
Yeah, I really
what our team look like?
yeah, man. Well,
look decent to me.
we have two Olympian finalists. Plus, we have some new girls, Cherokee
Yeah,
Young and Stacey and
yeah.
Williams. So,
Okay.
so
Yeah, we have a good team. We have
Mm.
a good
yeah,
soccer.
we have a good team. In fact, some people say if we get it right, we might win the gold.
Okay.
No, no,
That's
I don't,
that's
no,
gonna be
no, I
very
don't think so.
difficult.
I'm sorry, I can't see that one.
Yeah, I can't see that one
I
either.
can't say that. You know, I mean,
America would have to get it. America would have to get it really wrong, as they did
Yeah.
once,
But
and we took
remember,
it.
when Mills run down at America,
Hmm?
America was supposed to win by far too.
You mean in 2015?
But Jamaica side was very strong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's a different thing now. America team different now.
no. Remember, Eric. They're gonna use Sidney McLaughlin to
no,
run
man,
one of those legs,
but I
and
have
they're
them.
gonna use Atog Monk.
Yeah.
Atog Monk, rather.
I have them down to win.
Yeah,
I
man.
only,
Yeah.
I only said
They're
it,
gonna be difficult to beat, man. Real
man.
difficult to beat.
Yeah. hmm
But Jamaica will go down fighting.
hmm Definitely, definitely, because
What happened
it
to
is.
Steffi and McPherson?
Yeah,
Sometimes
man.
she look like she
Right, man.
improving, and the next
Mhm.
time she look like she stop.
Well, yeah, right, well, that's how the body is, it's now let us go up, ebb and flow. But it's not
Yeah.
looking too bad. It's not looking too bad still. You know?
Don't look bad. Don't look too bad.
Yeah, the guys now.
Mhm. Well, that is.
Um,
I know we're on the fringes. Guys are
Who
on
do
the.
we have? Who do we have?
I know we have Akeem Bloomfield, Chris Taylor, Jevon Francis.
And none of those looking good.
Yeah, and
yeah,
there is another.
apparently, yeah. What I heard about Chris is that he had a cramp. So I hope it's just
Okay.
that, and he'll be doing much better. Um,
But him is one who look like him stuck.
Well, what you
but
have to
the
be in
100 thing tough,
Yeah?
mind
100
these guys
thing.
are young, and you're developing, and
I still though I still see him. I still see him as a 1-2 person.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, he still has one of the best youth times out of Jamaica,
Yeah.
next to Johan, I think. So that's what I see him as. Of course, who am I? But
So
that's what I see.
Bloomfield seem like he's coming back, but I don't think him come back yet.
no,
He don't, no, he don't come back yet. I'm hoping that he can make some progress since the
Yeah.
and
trial.
by virtue, remember this guy Hudson drop out, and by virtue of Bloomfield's time, although he finished around third, fourth or fifth, because
Yeah.
he qualifying time, he's the one who got the nod to go into the 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
let's
I just don't know how much him can improve in the short time between our championships and the world championship. But
well,
I hope him can. You know what I mean?
So you figure we can do something in the relay?
yeah, man. I think we can get at least a bronze.
Possibly, it's
Okay.
possible.
Yeah,
That will be good.
If everybody gets in better shape than
Yeah.
our championship.
So
That's
Eric,
all.
while we're on the matter of relays, is Jamaica entering like mixed relays and a mixed relays race?
In
Yeah,
I
fact,
think so.
they are.
That's why that,
uh,
yeah, that's why they carry big pools from both.
they're not familiar with the people, but it is being predicted that we should at least get a bronze there.
Last at the Olympics, we made a mess at the mixed relay.
We did. We
We
did.
never feel any credible team at all.
Yeah. And
But them
it's
say them are carry everybody possible now this time.
I
yeah.
think all the I think all the finalists,
Yeah,
all the flagpole finalists will be going to help make up the pool.
yeah, man. Them carrying everybody so them can get a
Because
good
that's what
team.
I was asking last year. If you know you can't medal in the flat, then I'll switch to the mix.
Mix. Yeah.
Mhm. But it's interesting to know that Alexon Felix is on the mixed relay team for the USA.
She not letting go. Yeah, let
No.
go.
Experience.
Yes.
She's in the
She's in
pool.
good
She's
shape
in the
now.
4x4 pool.
Yeah,
She don't see her friend Lego. Veronica. So
She's
why
still
she not Lego?
yes, still in pretty decent shape, you know.
Eh?
She's still in pretty decent shape, you know.
No, man,
Alison.
she's in very good shape.
yeah,
But
yeah.
some there come a time when you have to Lego.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
but who
Don't make
I
it
decide
think the
that?
World
don't make it
Championships.
let you go.
Yeah,
No, but
Yeah, the
remember, you know,
World
who decide
Championships will
that?
be our final race, you know.
Hmm?
yeah, this will be our final.
Our
Okay.
final, yeah.
Yeah, this has been a farewell year.
Yeah,
Steve,
she always run well. I mean, there's no question about it.
Yeah, man.
definitely. Yeah, man. So, you
And of
know,
course, she's so beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
yeah, man. So I don't know if anybody else, that is basically my take on the champ. So, you know,
Yeah.
Wonderful. I mean, we're going way over time, but we will
All
do
right.
something about that.
The
All right,
800.
before
We have a youth who him not in time with the top people then, but he look promising. He actually broke Jamaica's long-standing 800. I think it's a college youth.
when him qualified to go,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
hearing that
So you
most of
know,
these long races, nobody qualified. Our times are so far behind the qualifying time.
I think he may have qualified. All right. Close enough.
Okay,
but will they be in contention? That is the question.
That
that's
no,
likely.
no, I don't think him that much in contention. But at least it's good to see a
Yeah,
male. We
yeah, we're
haven't seen a male
stepping out
here
there.
for a while. And we have
But
two
since we
ladies
are
now.
here,
Right, we
since we
have
are
two ladies
here,
now for the 800, which is nice.
okay. Yeah, since we are here and spend a little more time, we have explain to me, Eric, how the Commonwealth Games is being dealt with as
Um,
far as a team.
well, tell the truth.
And they lost me with this one.
You have to give me more time on that one because I was
No,
concentrating.
not the team, individuals, but the structure, how they do it, how they select the team.
Well, okay. Well, from what I gather
The
is
championship.
that usually the people that qualify at our trials, they have first choice to go.
Okay,
But the other people down the line will be
yeah,
elevated if they don't go. That is
okay.
how they normally look at it. So
Oh, so it's the first choice people
the champ,
actually decide who goes.
right? hmm Right. But this guy Hudson, he should qualify for the 200 because he will be a Jamaican.
Eligible.
Yeah.
Yeah, eligible to run at that time. Wonderful.
Mhm.
So that's a surprise we will have to spring on them.
Right.
Wonderful. Hmm.
But we can leave without touching our on that 20.
No, I was about to come to that.
So,
Well,
Lead it
Brianna will
off,
be
lead
running.
it off, lead it off.
Brianna will
well,
be running. So that's
Brianna
it.
run.
Yes,
Okay.
I
She'll be
was so
running, yes.
happy.
Yeah,
No,
it was
ma'am.
cautionary
Come on,
for
Brianna,
not
listen.
being. Hmm?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, man. They got a medical exemption, so she will
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Mhm. So
so that is good.
she will run the 200, and that
Yeah,
thing she should
Yeah.
right.
and the
Of
And quite
relay.
course,
likely the relay. She might run the relay too.
yeah, and yeah, she's definitely down for the relay, and they might they're going
Yes, if it's
like,
I
because of
didn't
the
hear that.
I say they are going back for the world record again.
Oh yes, but we lost
mm-hmm.
in the back office again.
Yeah,
But hey, you ever say, I really take note of Brianna's 400 relay legs.
Yes, I
She
have.
don't play.
Yes, I have.
She don't play.
I have seen her in. I saw her the last time at the Pens. She's very special, man. Very, very
Mhm.
special. I think she's going after
but
the
my
world
my
record
con
in the 200. Go ahead, Eric.
yeah. Mm.
Probably.
But my thing, is that if you are a good 1 and 200 sprinter, most likely you can run a good 400.
Oh yes.
Come on.
Mm.
Definitely. Bolt was a
I
good
remember.
400.
I remember back in the days, Lennox Miller used to run the 400 too.
Well,
A relay
well.
leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Mm.
and
It
Blake
was
used
it
to run
was
some
it was
serious leg.
awesome.
Blake used to run some serious 400 leg in champs,
Yeah.
Serious,
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but Tina Clayton, why she's a gem.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. But I think Tia is also a gem,
No, well, I mean, I was just talking about the person at the helm now, you know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
know.
man. Definitely.
Mhm.
But my
And
girl come out her shell now,
yeah,
and I expect a lot from her.
yeah,
Serena
man,
Cole.
yeah, definitely.
Yes. Yes,
I see them doing quite well. Mhm.
Oh yes.
definitely.
Um, the I don't know, civil in the men's. Did he get a? I heard that he had applied for a medical exemption. I'm not sure. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
he
haven't heard
got
it.
it. He got
Got
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that put
Yeah.
some strength in our male team also.
Right. That would definitely be. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, man. And we have this guy here, David. What's his name? David or Davidson.
Davidson. Yeah.
He looks.
He is quick.
Reminds me of Usain.
Yeah. Oh yes.
You know, the stats and
Oh
everything.
yes.
So, all in all, we should do well.
We're
Definitely.
looking good. We're looking good.
Yeah.
We're looking
True,
good.
true.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about it, but I have to leave you people right now. So we'll talk later, Flavors.
Yeah, it's about time that we close down still.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if you can do the closing, Courtney.
Yeah. Well, just thank our listeners and viewers of the Real Stuff podcast. Today, we had with us our special guest, our analyst, Mr. Eric Barrett, and our super fan, Palm All, and your host, Flavius. And we're really discussing world championships and junior worlds and all things athletics. And so, to go back to our predictions, we have all predicted that the women's 100 will be a 1, 2, 3. We have various differences in the order. My take is that Shelley Ann Fraser will win it, and I'll boldly speak about it. So I know that, the panel has differed. And, you know, many have said, well, it's going to be Elaine. And, you know, some thinking about Sharika, you know, getting the job done. So we'll see, because it's an upcoming event. So back to you, Flavors.
Yes, I mean, I thank you all for coming, listening, watching, and definitely thank my panel. As you know, this is the start of 1 month of a track and field feast. And I'm hoping that at the end of this first phase, we can meet again and have some more discussion before the Commonwealth Games and then after the Commonwealth Games. Thank you very much for coming.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a great day, everybody.
Yes.
Okay. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
You lead us to Fula. You belong far away away. Ajugwala lebobu seru. Lidamua lida sungfula. Lidamua lida sungfula.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me do what set me a figure flee. Me have to take away me say. Me have to take away me say. Me have to hide like a thief in the night. Me have to get out of sight. Me have to take away myself. I have to take away myself. I have to utilize thy wings. Surely